Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I wanted to introduce you to the newest member of my array of weapons. The Tomahawk. I didn't realize something like this would be concealable, but it is. It's a good tool. It's one of the few tools that I have found to be balanced in the way of a workable tool and can be used as a weapon. It's very effective as a weapon. This particular one, I have not had experience in combat. I did use one time in combat in Vietnam. Now in Vietnam, that's where I got most of my combat experience, and it was going against overwhelming odds. Most of the time was at night, and a lot of it was hand to hand. The Tomahawk I used there was less than half, the hatchet part was less than half. It was probably about like that. And then on this side it had a spike, on this side. And what happened, you have multiple troops coming at you. And so you don't do the shooting like a lot of people think it's shooting. A lot of it was done with machetes, knives like the K-bar, shovels, entrenching tools, and but like I say, I did use the Tomahawk once. Now what happened, they came up and I hit them. I'm not sure if it was the hatchet side or the spike side, and I got them in the chest, somewhere in the chest. Now when you're doing a lot of combat like that, it tends to be pretty bloody. So my hands were really blood soaked. And when I got him, he turned and ran, taking my Tomahawk with him. I'm sure he didn't last too long after he went on down the road, but I did learn that the Tomahawk wasn't the tool for me. I did come across someone that does know how Tomahawks work. They know how to use them in combat. They know how to use them as a camping tool. And so he was showing me some of the moves that are used with the Tomahawk, and it tends to fit right into what I do. I've showed you my exercises, and it works really well with that. The company I got this from will be listed below, and this is not a cheap piece of equipment. There's a lot of craftsmanship that went into this. Now the head itself is from cold steel, so I don't remember the type of head it is, but that's what the head is. It's a Tomahawk out from cold steel. Now what the company that I got this from, what they did is they made the handle and they put it in. You see, it's permanently installed. It's guaranteed forever, and it is it's made as a combat weapon and a camping tool, and it's really well balanced for doing both really effective. Now because it was this tool was made especially for me and for my use, I'm not going to go specifically on the dimensions and the exact details about this Tomahawk, but it weighs less than 1 ounce per inch. It's extremely lightweight and extremely quick. Yeah, it'll work really good, like I say, as a tool for the wilderness as well as self-defense. And I always like self-defense tools that work better for me and don't work quite as well for others. Just in case I lose it, I don't want them using it on me. So, and this one here fits right exactly into it. It takes practice, and with practice, you can do really well with this thing. This thing's got a hammer head right here on one side, and I don't know if you can see it, but the corners of it are extremely sharp. I mean, it's really will hurt. The edge is not, it's sharp enough that it will do what it needs to do. And then the hatchet side, right now it's not sharp, but it needs to be sharpened just like a knife. I mean, it should be sharp enough you should be able to cut the hairs right off. And seeing it is from cold steel, you should be able to sharpen it up and get it pretty good. And like I say, it's permanently attached, so you won't have any wobble in the head. And I say it's set up really well. You don't use these two-handed, even though you would think it's big enough for two. It's one-handed, and then that's what this is the way you're supposed to use it, like this. And that, I wish I had something like this in Vietnam. If I wish I'd known, this is the way to do it. But I say the Tomahawk is a very useful weapon. It's most of the time they're really reasonably priced. Seeing this I have special needs for this. It's a little pricey. I show people what I do in my videos, and like that, you can, if you're doing something, you can incorporate what I do, and it'll probably help you in your style. But this particular Tomahawk was made, handmade for me, and it is for fighting. That's what it is. But it is a tool, a constructive tool, and so it could be used as a camping tool. Now, the head itself is from cold steel, and it's a good head. And now the rest of it is all composite and handmade. And I'm not going to tell you any more details other than that, but it's less than an ounce per inch. This is extremely lightweight, and it's very, very effective and useful. It's not so much lethal. It could be used as a lethal tool, but for sure it causes pain, for sure. It doesn't take much to make it work. And I've just got it. I've been working with it a few weeks now. It seems to work pretty well. Like I say, I'm learning how to make it work even better. But I say it is a tool that is easily used in a combat situation. And I haven't had no experience with it yet. And once I get some experience with it, I'll let you even know even more. Hope I don't ever have to use it. Kind of like your firearms. We hope we don't have to use them, but we use them. We have them just in case. And for me, this has been helpful in my stretches and exercises. And like I say, it is a useful tool. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.